Hi everyone, welcome to this video. I am talking to our experienced psychologist Stephanie Price and helping you guys all get to know her a little bit better. So welcome Stephanie, I'm really excited to chat with you.
Thank you.
Stephanie, would you mind telling us a little bit about where your interest for psychology comes from?
Sure. Growing up, I had rather a difficult childhood. Until about the age of 10, I can remember feeling quite confused. I can remember feeling quite isolated. I had members of my family who were really beautiful and supportive that really helped. And over time as well, I suppose it helped as well, my mum being a psych nurse. I was really inspired by what she did and I found her work very interesting. And that led me to eventually study psychology. And I noticed that I was really excited to get to work with people, and I noticed that I was often a person that my friends and family would come to talk to for help in their lives and things that were going on. And I really enjoyed being that person for them, being that support for them. I felt really passionate about the betterment of human beings and the people around me. And then at the age of 26, I had some trauma of my own come up, and I kind of lost myself for a while. And during that time, I really started to see what it takes to recover and to heal. And I noticed that I needed to really pay attention to my self-care and my foundation. And this was after I studied psychology, so it was really interesting to take all of that study that I had learnt and apply it to my own life. And from there I started working as a psychologist in a hospital, and I was able to really do that thing that I'd been searching for such a long time. And it feels amazing to be a part of somebody else's recovery journey. And I almost look at myself as someone who is just a bit further along in their journey of recovery than perhaps some of the people that I get to work with at times. So there's just so much to be grateful for, and there's a lot of passion that happens in my everyday life when I get to do this.
Oh, thanks for sharing, Stephanie. So I'm hearing that your career path has really been driven and inspired by your own experiences, and that's kind of shaped an interest for you in human behaviour, and you've got a real kind of natural drive to help people and help make their lives better.
Yeah, absolutely.
Yeah, oh, that's really awesome. So we're really lucky to have you on our team here at STNA Psychology, and I'd love to hear a little bit about what it was about STNA Psychology that drew you to working with us.
I can remember seeing the ad, and in particular I saw this video of Simon and him talking about the values here at STNA, and those things really stood out to me because I found them to be very authentic and very true to who I was as well. So I felt that I matched what the business was looking for. And then in speaking with Simon and coming here, the way that I felt, the thoroughness and the journey of our discussions really helped me to see what kind of place this is and what kind of place it is for clientele as well, and I just wanted to be a part of that. I also saw that there was huge opportunity for professional and personal growth here for me, but then also to be a part of something where I feel the clients are very engaged, very looked after, and there's just such a thorough job done that I've never seen anywhere before. And I was so excited to have the opportunity to be a part of that, and here I am today.
Awesome. Yeah, we're really lucky to have a really beautiful team of professionals working here, and everyone really is committed, I think, to our vision and our values. So yeah, it's great to have you as a part of that as well.
Yeah.
So Stephanie, would you mind telling us a little bit about what areas you like to help people with, and a little bit about what that looks like as well?
Sure. So I work with people from 13 and up. I've worked with adults for a long time, but also I've worked with youth at Headspace as well. So in that sense, I, from youth up, tend to see a lot of youths with problems at school, anxiety, school refusal, relationship issues, problems at home. And in that sense, being engaging, being supportive is really important. That kind of cohort tends to really appreciate an ear and developing that trust, and also looking at some simple things that they can do to take back that sense of ownership and control, and what would they decide, and how would they like to move forward in life. With adults, I tend to see a lot of people who experience relationship difficulties, who have experienced trauma in their lives, experiencing anxiety, depression, PTSD. Work stress is a popular one, as we can all imagine in this day and age. Anxiety and work stress is really high because there's a lot of pressure on us to perform and to be a certain way in the world. So it can be really helpful to go into that and see what is it that we really want in our life. So whenever I start working with someone, I like to get a feel for who they are as an individual and tailor my treatment and the way that we look at therapy for that person. So we would look at building up a solid foundation first, so looking at self-care, grounding, routine, and then move into therapy models that could include cognitive behavioural therapy, acceptance and commitment therapy. And a lot of these therapy styles my clients have heard of before, or they've tried something like mindfulness before. So I like to just tune in and see what has helped in the past, to see what could inform us for the future, and being really successful together in that recovery journey, where I see myself as more of a guide and a grateful participant to be a part of that journey as well.
Thank you.
Did that answer your question?
It does, yeah. So what I'm really hearing is that you work with a really broad range of areas and presentations that clients come in for, and also a broad range of age groups as well.
Yeah.
And I think that it sounds like you look at each person as an individual and really help to tailor a treatment plan that's going to help them on their own unique journey.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Great.
Awesome. Well, thank you so much for sharing that, Stephanie. I hope that that's really helpful for all of you guys as well, to get to know Stephanie a little bit better. If you would like to book in to work with Stephanie, please feel free to give Nicole at reception a call. I'll put the number on the video here, or you can email us at reception@stapsychology.com.
I'm really grateful for this opportunity to talk today, and I look forward to seeing you in session.
Thank you, Stephanie.
Thank you.